Yeah, everybody, welcome back to the channel, man. And yes, your boy is still working on restoring this EK Hatchback to its former glory and even better. You know what I'm saying? And like, I gotta really work on my cars in the morning because my house faces west. So you see the sun right there, he's trying to creep up. And around 12 o'clock, there's literally no more shadow. You see, like right here versus there. Yeah, so I gotta work on my car a whole lot early in the morning. So after looking into this engine bay, bro, I decided I'm gonna keep it D series because it mathematically makes sense and less headache to keep this car D series. But I'm gonna get into more details why I think this car should remain D series because I have a whole nother plan for this car and keeping it D series just makes sense to me. But for right now, we're gonna try to finish up this installation on this radio from the last video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just been busy, man. So I get to work on my cars maybe once a week. And that's another reason why I feel like I'm going to keep the car D series because of that too. All right, so today agenda, get the microphone hooked up and get the backup camera installed. All right, I know y'all can't see it, but basically I ran the wire from here all the way down the window pillow, all the way down through this with that. And what I use is this tool right here. Basically the pry open a little bit so it could drop. This is not a radio install video because this is my first time doing it, but I figure that after watching like one or two videos on YouTube, shouldn't be too hard to do it myself versus going to an audio shop. Plus, y'all know how much I struggle on the last video getting this shit installed. I might as well do the whole project myself. You know what I'm saying? Man, after installing the mic, I tried to install the front speakers, but the front speakers don't fit. They don't fit in here. So if you hook it up, this plastic piece here that's part of the actual door itself, it doesn't line up. So it's too big. Pause. So I'm gonna have to return this and see if I can get something more smaller or try to get the exact speaker size for the Honda Civic because I want to replace this. I already ran the wires, so everything is ready. I'm gonna run it on both sides. So yeah, so in the meantime, I'm just gonna install the backup speaker, so whenever the speakers come, the only thing left is just to hook up the speaker. So I'm gonna return the back speakers because it's a 4-speaker system, so I'm gonna return the back speakers anyway. Plus they didn't have that much bass, so I might as well see if I can get something with way more bass. Okay, so since we officially ran out of time with the sun, I mean, you see how hot the sun is? Look, no more shade. Just like I told you in the beginning of the video, it's around 12 o'clock. The shade's about to disappear. Besides, the speaker didn't work, so I'm going to take out all the speakers and return it back to Amazon and look up the proper speaker. So let's get into the other topic, is why I will not K-swap my Civic. And the truth is, for my lifestyle, right, this is not the rule, this is just for my lifestyle, it doesn't make mathematically sense for me to do it. There's many reasons, so let me break it down, and maybe this will work for you too. Now, my lifestyle is, I'm pretty busy guy, okay? I normally could only record maybe once a week with my type of lifestyle that I got. So like, I only get the chance to work on my car like once a week. All right, so me doing a K swap would literally take me like 6 months to a year. Okay, I don't want my cars to be down. I hate seeing cars down. Okay, that's the thing in my mind. I don't like seeing my car down with an engine out and it's taking me 5-6 months to get it together. I'm not that type of guy when it comes to cars. I like my cars to be driving all the goddamn time. Now, another reason why it makes sense not to K-swap this car is the price. Bro, I don't care what no one say. 8 Gen have went down right now. You can find yourself a clean 8 Gen. I'm not talking like crazy perfect condition, but you can find yourself an 8 Gen on the Civic right now for $4,000 on Facebook Marketplace. $4,000, right? If you try to K-swap this car, it's gonna cost you at least $8,000 to $10,000 to K-swap this car. So if you really want a K-swap car, why not just go get yourself an 8 Gen and throw away all the headache? Listen, First of all, you know what stuff you got to do? You got to prep this car to even K-swap it. You got to take out the car and listen, we're not even talking about labor. We're not talking about labor. We're just talking about straight price, just to prove to you that it's a whole lot cheaper to get a 8-gen Honda Civic than trying to swap your whole Honda, right? Let's say you want to K-swap your car. Okay, K24 A2 is about $1,000. Right, cool. Now you want the 6-speed transmission out um, the the RSX or the SI, right? Cool. That's about $15 to $2,000. You already over $3,000 already with counting the headache, right? So you're already at $3,000 if you're trying to break this down, right? So if you go online and you go to like K Tuner, or you go to Hybrid Racing and you try to get their K swap kit, meaning, you know, it's specifically designed for this chassis here, you're going to spend another $4,000 in just parts. So $4,000 in parts, another $3,000 in engines and transmission, you're already at $7,000. $7,000 you already at, without even counting labor and headache. And remember, you're not calculating headache because headache is something that can't be calculated, right? So watch the headache. The headache is making sure everything fit right, making sure everything is work after you installed it, and the headache into running the honest, the computer, everything. That's the headache. You got to pull almost everything apart to get it installed. And a guy like me, okay, one, I'm way too freaking busy to do that myself. Two, I don't have the mechanic knowledge. Okay, my knowledge is like basic maintenance. Okay, oil change, spark plug. I could change the, you know, a distributor, you know, brakes, stuff like that, right? That's where my skills at. And I'm not saying that I don't have enough skills to actually swap a motor like this, but I feel like I could easily swap a D series back in here myself. So hopefully we can find like a D series for it, like a low miles, and we could strap a turbo to it. Now let's get back to the K series topic. Now, literally $4,000 or less, I could find myself a K series 8-gen on the Civic. Would be 10 times quicker, easier, and moving. Like, I seen one online right now for like the guy want 3,500. It's a K24 already installed with like couple support and mod and tune already. You only want $3,500 for it. I think that'd be a much better buy, right? Bring home a driving K series car that I could drive every day already for the channel versus putting this thing down for like 5-6 months. That doesn't make any sense. And like I said, my goal is to restore this car back to its glory days. So basically, I'm trying to keep it OEM Plus if I can, and going K series technically is not OEM Plus. So to keep this car officially OEM Plus, I got to keep the D series in it. Maybe build a nice turbo kit that had AC power steering and rear end exhaust. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of hood exhaust. It just, I mean, hood dump. It just looked tacky, racy, clappy. You don't care about your Honda. But anyway, that's how I feel. Let me know in the comment, am I tripping? But it's literally cheaper to buy yourself a 8-gen Honda Civic than trying to K-swap a EK. Like, and we're not even talking labor, right? So a guy like me that's busy, someone else would have to do the work because my car is not going to go in my garage and sit there for a year. Hell no. So bring it to a shop. That's about another $2,500 in labor. I've been shopping around, and all the quote I've been getting from mechanics that do K swaps and stuff like that, they're saying between $7,500 to $10,000, depends on what I want. And let's be honest, bro, $7,500 could get me 100% an 8-gen on the Civic. To be honest, I just got my little thing where I could bid on public cars, on public auction like Copart and INAI. So I seen a clean title 8-gen sold for $2,500. I'm sorry, bro. You can't. I'm sorry. $2,500 drivable K swap car right now. I could get it. So it doesn't make any sense for me to actually come out here and dump $75,000 to $10,000 in this car, have it down for like 3-4 months. That doesn't make any sense. I want my car to be drivable. And to be honest, I like the fact that this car is not fast. The goal is to probably get it to 200 horsepower with a turbo on it, but I don't see me pushing no more than 200. To be honest, I'll take 180 horsepower turbocharge on this car. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys feel about this. But yeah, man, so this car is officially not going K series, and we're just gonna continue restoring the car. Like I said, I'm gonna try to install the backup camera today, and we got some new visors, some better visors. I returned the last one; it was trash, and I got some much better visors. And let me show you guys how the visors look actually. All right, so I just ordered visors from this company here. Pretty good, pretty solid reviews on YouTube and stuff like that. So we're gonna get this installed on the Civic probably in the next video. All right, so I'm gonna end the video off here. See you guys in the next video. I'm about to charge my damn camera's about to die. And y'all be good, y'all be safe. See y'all in the next video. Peace, boy.